Bills Mafia. I mean, yo, Mafia.
Yo.
Holy crap. Yo, Buffalo.
Yo.
Let's go, Buffalo. How good is this? Seriously, has it ever been better than this? And if so, when? In case it's not incredibly obvious to everybody by now, the Buffalo Bills are a freaking juggernaut. The Super Bowl favorites are an air show. They're a can of the proverbial whoop ass. The quarterback is a freak, a dog. They're hungry as hell. They're officially off to one of the most impressive 2-0 starts I've ever seen. Buffalo has not just curb stomped two teams by a combined score of 72-17 to start the year. Those two teams were the defending champs and the reigning AFC #1 seed. You know what they say? Good teams win, great teams cover, and freaking juggernauts make everybody else look like straight garbage, no matter who you are. And right now, if you are going to line up opposite of the Bills, you probably are going to end up looking like complete ass.
Serial ass.
This is what the Bills did to future Colts quarterback Ryan Tannehill last night. 11-20, 117 yards, no touchdowns, 2 picks. And then they knocked him the hell out of the game with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. I mean, that was it. Tannehill was on his back and asleep on the canvas after that. And that game was already over long before that. And suddenly the rookie, Malik Willis, was under center just 7 quarters into the Titans season. Definitely not the way that anybody in Tennessee drew that up. But then again, nobody in Tennessee expected to lose to the Giants and then get their skulls caved in on Monday Night Football by the Bills. But that doesn't mean that last night was surprising, because it wasn't at all. Buffalo is on another level. I'll be honest. I was doing a little Monday chasing. I had already hit them. The number was already 10. I hit them again. I hit them again before the game. And the big head said, hope that's an omen, boss. I said, it probably is. And if I'm doing it, it may not be the right thing. It was the right thing, and it felt good. It felt good. They're on another level. They're not just playing like these Super Bowl favorites. They're playing like the overwhelming Super Bowl favorites. And the quarterback is not just a freak. He's a freak with a freakish connection with one Stephon bleeping Diggs. That's right. I am not burying the lead here. I'm just saving the best for last. And the best connection in the NFL right now is Allen to Diggs. These two dudes are insane. I mean, incredible. The connection was even more productive last night than the entire Titans receiving corps. Titans receivers went for 11 and 123 collectively, combined. All of them combined. All the receivers for Tennessee, 11 receptions, 123 yards. My man Diggs popped off for 12 and 148 by himself. He hit the end zone not once, not twice, but 3 times. I mean, this dude right now is just unstoppable. He's unguardable. There's nothing you can do about him. Last night, he became the first player since my main dude, Steve Smith, to start a season with 250-plus receiving yards and 4 TDs in the first 2 games of the season. And how is this guy doing this? How is this guy even better now than he's ever been? What's going on? How is this happening? Josh Allen had a very simple answer to that question, answer being, he's Stephon Diggs. It's pretty hard to dispute that. That, quote, implicit trust is the key here. Earlier this month, Diggs was in the jungle describing how he built that trust and that next level chemistry with his freak show quarterback.
I feel like it's good. I feel like it's something that we had to work at, something we had to build off of. It hasn't been easy at all, in no means, but it's definitely been a process that I've admired, like his success and his growth as a player, and just kind of like trying to keep that good thing going. All I want to do is continue to get better. So it's a constant effort from me and the people around me to just trying to keep making him the best quarterback he could be.
When you look at his game and what he brings to it, tangibly, physically, and even just kind of his grit and his heart, when you look at him and his game, what do you admire most about it?
He's a dog. That's what I admire first. He's a dog. As a quarterback, you got a dog at the helm, a guy that's running the show, a guy that's putting in the time, a guy that's giving it everything you got. It's easy for me to want to run through a wall for my quarterback. It's easy for me to say, man, I need to be on my job. I need to be doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. So that's why.
That was Diggs on this show recently, so now you see why you've got that connection. You have two guys who are better at their jobs than arguably anybody right now in the league, and they're connected. That is dangerous. That is really dangerous. But as money as Allen to Diggs was last night, the Titans were just the opposite. Last night was a brutal night for Tennessee. And to be clear, you know this. If you know anything about the program and you know anything about me, this is a big, big Tennessee Titans house. Always has been. This is a big, big Mike Vrabel house. Always has been. I believe in them. I believe in him. I still believe in them, and I still believe in him. However, losing to the G-men and then getting cold-cocked by the Bills with the entire nation watching is not a good look. And by not a good look, I mean a pretty terrible look. I thought Derrick Henry also, when you saw him warming up and you saw the way he looked and the energy he was throwing off, I thought, what, this guy might be back. Officially back. Then what happens? 13 carries, 25 yards. That does not exactly inspire confidence. In fact, it does the opposite. Tennessee was pretty revolting last night. Speaking of revolting, why don't we get into a few more revolting things from last night? The play on the field from the Titans, pretty revolting. Hey, Mafia, I don't care how hungover you are right now. I don't care if you're still drunk from last night right now. Get up in here. Tell me how the hell you're living, because from where I'm sitting, I don't see how it gets any better than this. Oh, and there's more. You want to talk about revolting. As far as revolting, as far as seeing, but seeing and being unable to unsee something, did you check out? I'm going to stop right now. I interrupt. Breaking news. James Kelly is in. James Kelly, who has worked on this show for more than 10 years, just hit me with, and I quote, best open in years. As I said, James, I'm glad you're having fun. Do I look like I'm having fun? Because I'm not. All right, so in addition to that being revolting, and in terms of seeing something you can never unsee, Bills Mafia, nobody is more amazed and mesmerized by your act than me. But the best thing of all is that you bring new things to the act, or parts of the act that I have not seen before. Things like this. Riddle me this, Mafia. Showering a dude in ketchup and mustard. Is this a new thing? Or has this always been a thing? If you're watching on CBS Sports Network, it's insane. Look at that dude. Look at him. There's a dude out there in a white tee getting absolutely showered and doused in mustard. Like, we all know about the table slams. We all know about the dongas on the field. But what's hosing a guy off in Heinz and French's got to do with anything at all? Again, if you didn't see that, let me just paint the picture for you really quickly. Like they painted him with condiments. You got a Bills fan in a plain white tee, just standing there. And you have all these other Bills fans on top of a van just spraying this cat with ketchup and mustard, like emptying the bottle on this guy. And I don't mean like, you step on a little ketchup packet and it squirts out and hits a guy in the leg. That's always funny. I mean, full-on dousing this guy. It's like that old horror movie, Carrie. Hate to date myself, but remember that? Instead of the prom queen dripping in blood, where buckets of blood came out of the rafters, it's a Bills fan in a mixture of red and yellow. Buckets of ketchup, buckets of mustard, freaking gross. Revolting. Like, I wonder if Josh Allen's in the huddle. if Josh Allen is in the huddle saying, yo, 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 everybody, shut up. Let's do this. Let's do this. You know, not just for Jim Kelly and Marv Levy and all the others, Cornelius, Andre Reed. Not for all these guys. Not even just for the city of Buffalo. But for that dude drenched in condiments. What, you guys couldn't just drop a vat of relish over this guy's head? Some ranch? I can't wait for the next tailgate. Let me ask you this. I mean, hey, dude, whoever you are, legend, props. But I have to ask you, it's amazing in the moment, but did you then have a plan for after the fact? What was the plan for later on? What do you do then? Are you going to walk around and go find a gigantic hot dog bun to lie down in? Did you bring a change of clothes? Did you bring a change of clothes, or do you just kind of walk out and wait for somebody to hit you with a garden hose? Or do you man up and you just kind of wash it off in the stadium head? Or are you not a real member of the Bills Mafia unless you just walk it off and go right to your seat and rock it like a badge of honor and then talk junk to the Titans while you're crusted in mustard and ketchup? And why stop there? Why not roll into the office the next day in the same exact fit so all your coworkers know you're the guy? You're the guy. And then coworkers can run up on you and dip their French fries on you. Mafia's the best. My man is a human condiment. Yo, 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 condiment guy, stop moving. Let me dip my pretzel in your hair. Dude, I'm not looking for you to have a chip on your shoulder, but where's the nacho cheese on your shoulder? Nacho Supreme. Night. Buffalo. What a night. Where the hell are you? 1-800-636-8686. Hey, Eagle fan. No disrespect. On any other night, you know I lead with you. You know I lead with you with the same intensity and the same energy. And yes, I would put you eating horse crap sandos and climbing greased up light posts up against that dude getting condimented to death. On any other night, you lead. But you got to give it to Buffalo. They were the team to beat when the season started, and they're playing even better than that. So they get the lead today. It can only happen on a doubleheader night, but you'll get yours. You will get your respect. You will get your run. You will get your national run. Hey, all of you, Eagle fan, Mafia, this is an international platform that I'm giving to you. Use it.